We let ChatGPT pick 3 wineries in Norfolk. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jeremy.
And on this episode of One More Thing, we let ChatGPT pick 3 wineries for us in Norfolk. This is the second part of our ChatGPT Picks series. ChatGPT, if you're not familiar, is an artificial intelligence software that, depending on what you ask it and what time of day, you might get some different answers, but this is what it gave us when we asked for the best 3 wineries in Norfolk. Let's go check them out.
All right.
The Waters Edge Winery of Norfolk was brought to life from a deeply ingrained love for great wine, great food, and time well spent with friends and family. It opened in the fall of 2022, and it is a craft winery, which means they do not own their own vineyards, but they have their tanks in-house. This winery is family-owned by Jason and Diane Witt. They moved to Norfolk while Jason was on active duty with the Navy.
They source grapes globally, which allows them to make over 50 different kinds of wine using grapes from the best grape growing regions in the world. Places such as California, Italy, France, New Zealand, Chile, and Germany.
They are a full restaurant as well and offer a variety of items on their menu, such as a seasonal charcuterie, salads, flatbreads, soups, and sandwiches. Okay, we picked up a wine flight from Waters Edge Winery. They have different wine flights you can choose from. We could have done like an all red one, all white, all sparkling. We actually did a choose your own. It's like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah, kind of is.
So we picked 1 sparkling, 1 white, 1 red, and 1 sangria. They also have sangria here. So the first one we're going to try is a rosé. It's dry, crisp, has strawberry and watermelon flavors. So cheers. Ooh.
Can you taste the strawberry coming through?
I taste more watermelon, but it's very dry. It is very crisp. I like a dry rosé. I don't like rosés too sweet, so that one's perfect for me.
Yeah, if it was any sweeter, it'd be too sweet.
Yeah.
But I love it. I can taste a little bit of the strawberry,
You can,
but more of the watermelon.
Yeah, me too. And I like how it comes in the fancy glass. It's got the wine glass with the anchor detail. I wonder if they sell those. We'll have to check out the gift shop before we leave.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
All right, so next we picked up the Pinot Grigio. It's got notes of
Apricot, peach, and honeysuckle.
And honeysuckle, yes.
Like a drier Pinot Grigio. It's got a nice color to it.
Yeah, great
I feel
color.
like we're not very fancy wine drinkers. Like, you know, like those fancy wine drinkers that like...
I can pretend to be.
What do you think?
It's a little too dry for my taste.
It is dry. I think we do tend to prefer a little bit of a sweeter white wine, but this is excellent. It's got nice flavors. I definitely taste that apricot flavor coming through, which I feel like is not a very common flavor in wine. This would be like a nice, like summer chilled wine.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is nice.
The honeysuckle adds a nice little edge to it also.
Yeah, a little too dry for you, so a little more on the drier side, but very nice. Okay, the red wine that we picked up that our server recommended that she really loves is the 2023 Bodega Reserve Grenache Syrah. And I'm sorry if I said any of that wrong. But this one is a French oaked ripe red with black fruits and elevated tannins. So I'm very excited. I really like a good, like full-bodied red wine.
Oh, yeah.
So cheers. Oh, that is smooth. That is my favorite one so far. Let me know what you think. It's very smooth, rich, definitely like a classic full-bodied wine. I really like a Syrah, so I'm not surprised that I like that. But
you can taste the kind of oak barrel.
Yes, that's really nice. And it looks like that one's a little more on the expensive side.
Yeah, but...
$65 a bottle. Very nice, though.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Right, and lastly, we picked up the green apple sangria.
Yes, they have so many different flavors of sangria. She said that the green apple one is really popular. She also recommended the toasted coconut. She said all of them are like really popular.
Well,
I'm sure like depending on the season and like probably in the summertime.
Yeah.
This one's green apple, which Jeremy is a green apple connoisseur. You love that flavor, so.
A lot of apple coming through.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet, but not like syrupy sweet.
That is very sweet. I'm not getting a ton of apple.
Oh, I get it. Definitely.
Oh no, there it is. There it is on the back end.
On the back end.
Yeah, that is nice. That is very sweet. I could probably only drink like one glass because it's so sweet.
Yeah.
Definitely delicious.
We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
It's got such a nice ambiance.
You're using my word, delightful.
Delightful ambiance.
It's very nice in here. It's very open and airy. It's not too crowded. I thought the wines were really nice.
Oh yeah, everything.
I thought the tasting that we did the tasting at the bar. We didn't film it. It was $15 for 3 tastings, which I feel like was just like a little expensive, but so I feel like you get more bang for your buck with the flight. So you should get the flight.
Yep.
I thought the wines were great. Loved it.
I think my favorite was the sangria.
Oh, okay. I think my favorite was the Syrah, the full-bodied red.
They were all good, but that was my favorite.
It seems like they have a wine club here, and the day that we're here, they actually have the wine club members that can come in and be part of the boxing process, I believe. Bottling. So I think that's really cool that, like, as a wine club member, you can be really involved in the actual packaging and production of the wine. So I think that's really unique.
Yeah, totally.
They did say for wine club members that tastings are unlimited and they're free. So that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, part of it.
It might be a little more expensive to do a tasting if you're not a member.
But overall, it's a nice stop. Definitely check it out if you are in the Hampton Roads area and looking for a nice winery to spend some time at on a nice afternoon.
They have a lot of food too, which we've eaten before. We're not eating food this time, but let us know in the comments if we should come back and do a full food review.
I think we should come back.
As an excuse to come back.
Leave a comment and say we should come back.
All right, let's head to the next spot.
All right, let's do it. Cork Kettle is located in the vibrant city of Norfolk, Virginia. Cork Kettle Wine and Tea Bar is a haven for wine and tea enthusiasts alike. Whether you're looking to unwind with a glass of wine after work or enjoy a leisurely afternoon tea, Cork Kettle is the perfect destination to indulge in a delightful experience.
Their story begins with a passion for the finer things in life, the rich aromas of fine wines, the soothing warmth of a perfectly brewed cup of tea, and the joy of sharing these experiences with others. Inspired by this love for wine and tea, they set out to create a unique destination where these two beloved beverages converge.
Their journey has been one of discovery and dedication, as they have painstakingly selected the finest wines and premium global teas for their guests to enjoy. The wines and teas on their menu have been thoughtfully chosen to offer a diverse and exciting range of flavors, ensuring there's something for every palate to savor.
At Cork Kettle, they proudly showcase Virginia and international organic wines produced by vineyards that prioritize sustainability and quality.
They have a wine membership where you'll enjoy access to carefully curated wine selections handpicked by expert sommeliers. Members enjoy special discounts on wine purchases, invitations to members-only events, free RFID cards, and free swag.
They offer food as well, such as grazing boards, paninis, salads, and a Sunday brunch. Cork and Kettle. That was our first time here. I honestly didn't even know it was here. But yeah, what did you think?
I loved it. I was surprised. I mean, it's got a nice little quaint kind of, it's such a small little place, but it's amazing what they've had to offer. A lot of different wines to try. The food was amazing. They have lots of tea to try. I mean, we'll definitely be back. Did you like it?
Yeah, we did good food here, even though we're not reviewing the food. Let us know in the comments if you want us to do a full review of the food and the teas of this restaurant and wine bar. But I thought it was delightful. It was very quaint. I love the format of the try your own wine. Like you can pick a tasting or a half glass or a full glass. The tastings were about $1 to $1.50, maybe up to $2. And it's nice to be able to try the wine before you get a half glass or a full glass. And it's also nice to kind of mix and match. So like if you want to get a half glass of a Cab Sauv to go with your lunch, and then maybe like a nice little half glass of a sweeter wine. I think that's a great option to try a bunch of different wines. They had the first two sections or fridges, I guess, technically, dispensers, are organic, natural, more international wines. And then the second two dispensers are Virginia wines. It looked like it was mostly Rosemont and Early Mountain Vineyards Winery, which we have not been to either of those wineries personally, but I like their wines.
Yeah, I enjoyed everything I tried.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely go back there. It's a nice little spot. A lot of people were in there who were heading to the Chrysler show for I guess it's a matinee. We were there on a Saturday, and the Chrysler is a performing arts building where different off-Broadway shows will come to perform, so very walkable to the Chrysler. A lot of people were in there before the show, so it was just like a nice vibe, very relaxing, very small, quaint. Although there was like a very large bar in the middle with seating, so you could fit up to like 10 people at the bar if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe like 3 to 4 smaller tables.
Yeah. But no, I think it would definitely be a place that we could come every weekend and just sit there and enjoy it. Very small, but a lot to offer.
Yes, we'll definitely be back. I'm excited to see where we're going next. Mermaid Winery has 2 locations on the south side of Hampton Roads. Their Norfolk location is in the heart of downtown Norfolk in a former bank built in 1908.
In 2012, Mermaid opened their first location in Norfolk's Ghent neighborhood, establishing itself as Virginia's first urban winery. It moved to their downtown location in 2023.
The Mermaid is a mythical source of beauty that represents their vision to produce stunning wines. Their limited production wines are founded on articulating the characteristics of each varietal. Their grapes are sourced from the premier vineyards in Virginia and California.
In addition to producing their own wines, they are also a wine bar and restaurant. They have over 800 wines from around the world that you can taste. All right, so we picked up the Mermaid Classic Flight. This is 5 wines, starting with the Mermaid My Beach Peach.
Yeah, My Beach Peach. Do you want to try it first?
We'll try it. Oh yeah, a lot of fruit-forward peach.
Very sweet, very peach-forward flavor, very like easy drinking, like summery, like by the pool, or like take it to the beach with you. My Beach Peach, perfect beach drinking wine.
Yeah, and I'm not a peach fan of an actual peach, but I like the peach flavor of that.
It's very nice.
All right, so next we have the Mermaid Chardonnay.
Yes, it's a Chardonnay. In case you were wondering.
In case they might have been wondering.
I don't really like Chardonnays. What do you think of this one? Let me try it.
Not my favorite.
Okay, for Chardonnay, it's not that bad. The reason I don't like Chardonnays is because they are just typically very dry, and I have a hard time with like the flavor of them. It's just not my palate.
Right.
This one is not that bad. It's actually pretty light, and it's not that dry. So of the Chardonnay variety, I'd say this one is quite mild.
Oh, okay, right.
Not too bad.
Good.
Wine number 3 on the Mermaid flight is Mermaid Reserve Chardonnay. It's a Chardonnay.
Varietal is Chardonnay.
That's better than the last one. It's sweeter. I would not have expected a Chardonnay to be as sweet as that. It's actually quite
I like
refreshing.
that much more.
I do too. Yeah. I think if I was getting a glass of their white wine from Mermaid, I would get the Mermaid Reserve Chardonnay.
There's a lot of flavor on the back end.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. All right, next we have the Mermaid Merlot in California.
I don't love that one as much as the other Cab Savs from the New World flight.
I think I like that one more than the Cab Sabs from
You
the
like
New
that
World
one?
flight.
It's very smooth. You like the smoothness of it.
Yeah, I think that's what does it for me. And
Yeah.
very floral.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, last but not least from the Mermaid flight is the Mermaid Poseidon's Red. It's a Chambourcin. Am I saying that right?
Jefferson.
That's nice. It's like very nice hint of sweet red. Not too heavy, very light, very smooth. I like that. It's got a good flavor.
It's different from the other reds for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely sweeter than the other reds. So if you're looking for like a sweeter red wine, that's a Mermaid Winery wine. I'd say Mermaid Poseidon's Red is a good choice.
That's great.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, we picked up the New World Flight, which are 5 different wines, basically from around the world. I think he said that there were wines from Australia, California, Washington. A lot of those are in America. I thought that there would be more international. It's fine. This one's from Australia, from the New World. It's called Tyrrell's, and it is a Semillon. I am so sorry. I am probably saying that wrong. I am not a fancy wine drinker, but cheers. Refreshing, no complaints.
That's right.
Nice and dry.
I have one complaint. It's too good.
Okay, the next one on the New World flight is the Sokol Blosser. It's a Pinot Noir Rosé. You can see that nice little light rose color. It's nice. It's dry. It's not too sweet. I like that a lot. I would get a full glass of that. I really like rosés, though. I think they're really refreshing.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I really like that one. Okay, next up on the New World flight is the Ghost Runner Ungrafted Red. This is from California, and it is a red blend. That's smooth. I love a good red blend. I think it's like just very easy drinking, very smooth. It's not too heavy for me. I think it would probably go really well with like a pasta, like a nice Italian meal. Like
I'm not a big red guy, but I can appreciate that one.
Yeah. We like a lot of different types of wines. We're not really that picky, which is probably not very helpful. We're like, it's all good.
It's all we just like it.
But that one's, I think, very smooth. So very easy to drink. Not too bitter, not too heavy. Yeah. Very, very smooth. Oh gosh, we're already on wine number 4 of the New World flight.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you say that?
Requiem.
Requiem. What does that mean? Do we know? For some reason, I want to say it means remember. Is that right? That's probably wrong.
I think that might be close.
Okay.
Yeah. A Cabernet Sauvignon from the Columbia Valley in Washington.
Yes. Do you want to try that one first?
Sure.
I love a good Cab Sav, a nice full-bodied red wine. I can't say I have tried a lot of Cab Savs from Washington. I think mostly I tend to lean towards Cab Savs from like California. So like, what did you think of that one?
Decent. Yeah, I don't know much about those or that region, but
it's nice. It's not too heavy. It's very smooth.
It's more when I think of a red, I think of that sort of flavor
the
profile.
Cab Sav, yeah. It's nice. I like it. Okay, last but not least on the New World flight is the Iron and Sand. It's from California, and it's a Cabernet Sauvignon. So I'm excited to try this one because I really like Cab Savs from California. It's smooth.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna say that is my favorite from the New World flight.
Yeah, a lot smoother than the other two.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was gonna get a glass of red wine here, I would get a glass of that, for sure. Okay, what did you think of Mermaid Winery?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the variety.
Yeah.
Trying their wines, their in-house wines, with some of the other wines they carry. It was a nice spread.
It's nice that they offer a bunch of different flight options. Like they have the mermaid flights, and then they have wines from around the world. They have a sweet flight, a specifically red flight, and a white flight. And of course, like wines by the glass. They have other like cocktails and
anything you want.
food. And I like the location. It feels very like classic. It's got some character, and I like the decorations. It's like a nice vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely come back.
I would too.
Yeah. We let ChatGPT pick 3 wineries/wine bars for us to visit in Norfolk, Virginia, and I really hope that this helped showcase the different options that are available in this area. I really feel like each of these wine bars have very different vibes, and we really enjoyed ourselves at each one.
I would recommend each one of them and would definitely go back. You are able to get food at all of them as well, which is nice, so you can have a nice lunch, sip some wine, do a tasting or a flight, or gather with friends and family to enjoy brunch and just enjoy the vibes.
Please be sure to like this video if you found this content helpful. We would love for you to subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. And please let us know in the comments if you are visiting any of these wineries in Norfolk, if you enjoy wine, what your favorite type of wine is. We would love to know. And until next time.
But as always, there's one